This is a follow-on video to the one I just posted the other day, hiking Naked Creek. I thought I would say a few words about using your compass in conjunction with these topographic maps. In that last hike, you may recall, this is Naked Creek coming down through here, and this is where I set up my hammock and ate lunch. So I'm down here, and I want to get back up here on Skyline Drive somewhere. Now, I know from previous hiking that I want to stay away from this Huckleberry Cliffs area because this is very rocky and hard to navigate all along through here. So I'm going to pick a route from here that gets me up to here, but keeps me south of the Huckleberry Cliffs area. So I arbitrarily drew an imaginary line from here up to here on Skyline Drive. Here's your Huckleberry Cliffs. This is the valley, and therefore this is a ridge line. Okay, I just drew that in to help you visualize. Here's a ridge line. So here I am. There's all these contour lines. Every one of these contour lines is a 40-foot climb. It's 1,000 feet vertical climb all the way up to Skyline Drive. I know at some point I'm going to hit the ridge line here, and then I'm going to start to descend. So the first thing is picking a route, and let's just say that's the route. Now I'm going to have to do this one-handed, so I'm going to pause the video for a second and put my compass on there. Okay, so once you have your route picked, you take your compass. This is a typical base plate compass, and you lay the edge of the base plate along the line that you're going to hike. And this is your direction of travel arrow on your compass. So this arrow has to be pointing in the direction that you want to go. You then turn this bezel until these red lines in here are parallel with these grid north lines. This is a grid north line right here. Here's another one. So you have to move your compass around a little bit from side to side, and then you turn the base plate until the north end of the base plate is pointing north, and these red grids in here, vertical grids, are parallel to one of these grid north lines. At this point, you've got your compass set for a hiking bearing based on grid north. Now, if you take a look at the compass right here, you can read your bearing off of there. It's like 77 degrees. Okay. So that's 77 degrees is what I want to hike on, but that's a grid bearing. Now, you'll notice on all the maps that I show on the Map Talks, I have this little diagram drawn in. This tells me that my magnetic needle on my compass is going to point an additional 11 degrees to the west. So I take my 77 degrees that I want to hike, I have to add 11 degrees to it. That gives me 88 degrees magnetic bearing that I want to hike on. Now I'm going to pause again so I can change. I'm back with my compass. So I increase the angle on my compass from 77 to 88 degrees right here. And now I'm just going to leave it on 88 degrees. And then what you do is you take the whole compass without turning the bezel. You turn the whole compass around until the north end of the needle is inside the little red shed there, just like that. And now this arrow right here, the front of your compass, is pointing in the direction you need to hike in. So if I hike in that direction, as I hike, I can take my compass out, because I'm not going to be able to hike on a perfectly straight line. So as I hike, from time to time, I take out my compass, I turn it just like that, I put this red needle inside that shed, and then look straight ahead from this, and this tells me where I need to hike. And that, if you hiked in a perfectly straight line, would put you up on Skyline Drive right about there. So that's an example of using your compass. There's no trails in through here, so all you have is your map, your compass, and whatever terrain features are available to you, like these streams here and here, and this ridge line here. Okay, so I hope that helps. If somebody decides they want to do some bushwhacking along compass bearings, hopefully that'll help explain what this is used for and how you set up, how you use your base plate compass.